Hey everybody, it's Kelly. Welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would share what's been going on in my house and in my life the last, I guess you could say 6 months. It's April 30th today, and I was very inspired by Gina from Orchids and Opals. I watched her video about how she was going through a bunch of stuff with anxiety and some depression and all of this, and she was very inspiring for me to come out and tell my story of what's going on, because she kind of disappeared for a while on YouTube, and then she told that story and kind of helped everybody understand. I thought I would go through while I'm talking to you guys. I have one of my friends gave me this bead soup mix, and just kind of going through it and just picking out things that I want to throw out and what I want to keep. And so I thought I would do that while I was talking to you guys. So let me see, I'll just do a little bit of this to begin with. So back in October, my mom is no longer alive. She has passed away. My dad is alive. He is 89 right now. And last October, he lives up in, or he's a snowbird, so he's half the time down here, half the time he's up in Chicago, south suburb of Chicago. So last October, I was on the phone with him, and he started having trouble breathing. So we had to call an ambulance to his house, get him. They came and took him away, and I hung up the phone. My sister and I jumped on a plane. Within like an hour, we were at Tampa Airport. And on a plane going up there, I was up there for almost 2 weeks, taking care of him. We found out he had a heart attack and, all these other things. Then they had found some bladder cancer. So he's been going through all that. He had to have a pacemaker put in. Now he is back down here right now, because after the 10 days, 2 weeks that I was with him up in Chicago, we came back together because he has a house here, about an hour away from me and an hour away from my sister. So brought him down, and he got a pacemaker put in. He was doing well. And while all this is going on, my son and his girlfriend had moved back in with us about a year ago. And they wanted to finish school, and they both have jobs and everything, and so they moved back in with us to help save money for them and stuff. And while they finish, and Kaya, who is my son's girlfriend, had started nursing school. So as this is going on, she's working at a hospital a couple days a week, and she's going to nursing school, and she started having some really weird things happening to her. Like she started having chest pains, and she had this really weird rash that showed up. And while all this is going on, my dad is still going through all this stuff. So he has the pacemaker put in, and then he had I came home from the hospital in Largo with him, and Kaya had ended up getting a scan done because she thought she had kidney stones. Well, the guy who did the scan, thank God, ended up scanning part of her chest, and we found out she had cancer. So I'm with my dad getting his pacemaker. I come home. He's still in the hospital. We get a call. I think he was in the hospital for 2 days, and I was at home. It was a Sunday, it was a Wednesday, and she gets a call from her doctor saying to get to the ER right away. You have a massive fluid in your lungs. We didn't know what was going on. So we get to the hospital, and they started doing tests. They did all kinds of scans and everything, and then they kept her in the hospital for 5 nights. So I was staying with her at the hospital because her mom was up in North Carolina still. She was trying to get a flight down here to be with her, and my son was going through some of his own health issues, and so he couldn't really sleep in the chair next to her, and I didn't want her being there alone because she was really scared. We didn't know what was going on. So I was sleeping at the hospital with her, and then I left the next morning. My dad had to have his bladder cancer surgery, so then I went to the hospital to be with him. And then I was there for about 36 hours, did not sleep, came home, fell asleep, was able to get some sleep, got up the next morning, he got home, and then we got a call. She was by herself in the hospital. We had got a call that she had been diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma. And they said that she had a 22-centimeter mass that was wrapped around her heart and her lungs. It was about the size of a football. So this has just been a whirlwind. So we do have good news out of this, because they said if you're going to have cancer, this is the good one to have, which, you're kind of like, okay. So, we took her up to Moffitt Cancer Center in Tampa, and then she's going to Florida Cancer Specialist by us. So it's great. She's getting really good treatment, and so she has 12 chemos that she has to go through once every 2 weeks. She doesn't have to do any radiation or anything. And so she did. Last Friday, we took her up to Moffitt. She had four, they said after 4 scans, or after 4 chemos, they were going to do another PET scan. And we went up there last Thursday, and we got the news that she is cancer-free already, which, praise Jesus, we were crying. This was just such great news. So, of course, they still want her to finish going through the chemo, because she still has, I guess, the masses have shrunk tremendously, and there's no cancer anywhere in her body. They did a full body PET scan, but she still has to finish all the treatments just to make sure, So she had chemo again yesterday, and then kind of been a rough morning for her. So I had filmed 4 earring tutorials. I was going to film 4 more yesterday. I didn't get a chance to do it because she came home from chemo, and that's part of another story. Her mother, who came down here to be with her to help take care of her, she's in the hospital right now because she ended up having to have hernia surgery. Her bowel stopped working. It's been crazy. So her mom is hopefully getting out of the hospital today to go to her sister's to recoup over there. Everything's going good now here at the house. She's just finishing chemo. She's got some rough days. My dad's doing well, and her last chemo should be July 20th. She did have to put nursing school on pause, but thank God she's cancer-free already. This was just a blessing, and so we're just going to get her through the rest of these. So, I was telling you guys this because I didn't know if you noticed, I've been a little flighty lately. Like, I did one of my earring videos. I'm just being totally honest with you. One of my earring tutorials, and I didn't even understand what I was talking about because I'm trying to do these videos, and I feel like I've been joking with Kaya saying, I think I got chemo brain too, because I'm, just forgetting stuff. And, I was talking about beads and I forgot the name of them. So, but yes. So hopefully everything is on the mend. My dad's doing well. Kaya's doing good. She's got to finish 7 more chemos, and her mom should be coming home. So hopefully things will be calming down somewhat. So, so I would just ask for your prayers, continued prayers for all of them, for 100% healing and all that. And I just wanted to be truthful with you guys of what was going on, because I just feel like there's days where I'm just so overwhelmed. I can't film because, you don't really have much creativity when you're stressed. So, So, I didn't end up doing this, but I just wanted to share this with you guys. So I will be finishing the other 4 tutorials. I hope you enjoy them. And I just wanted to let you guys know, for all you guys going out there, going on, anything with any kind of illness, there is a light at the end of the tunnel, hopefully for everybody, because we've been really blessed to get this news with her. So I didn't want to talk about it before, but now I'm, feel a little more comfortable. And on a good note, my son, right before Kai started her treatments, he proposed to her. He already had a ring. He was going to propose to her after nursing school, so he ended up proposing to her. So this is actually my future daughter-in-law now, which is so sweet. He wanted to get pictures taken with the ring and everything before she lost her hair, but actually hasn't really lost her hair. It's been crazy. I colored it because, you know, I'm a retired hairstylist of 30 years. She said this is the one time in my life where I can have pink hair. So I colored her hair this magenta, and it looks really pretty. And it's just kind of wild that she ended up, I mean, she still probably will lose more hair. She might not have to get her head shaved, though. So I cut all her hair off. It was down to her waist, and so I cut it to her shoulders, just so it'd be a little easier when she, if she did lose it, she wouldn't be losing it from really long. So, but anyway, I will put a picture up of her at the end, and if you guys could keep her in your prayers, and hopefully she'll be starting back to nursing school this year, and this will be a blip in the screen. And she had been talking a couple weeks before she had gotten diagnosed about possibly becoming an oncology nurse. And I said, well, if that wasn't an answer, I don't know what is. So, and also, if any of you are going through anything, let me tell you, they dropped the ball with her. We went to a dermatologist for this rash she had. She had all of the classic symptoms of Hodgkin's lymphoma. And everybody missed this story. She had even come down about a month before she was diagnosed, and one of her lymph nodes was swollen. And, you know, we were all getting over head colds and everything. And, you know, and she's like, look at my lymph node. It's all swollen. And I was like, well, we're all getting over head colds. So even I dropped the ball because you know, she's 24, you know, so you don't think of cancer, you know, you don't think of something like that. So, yes, so if any of you guys have something that's going on and the doctors are ignoring you, find another doctor, because we were really lucky that guy who did the CAT scan of her kidneys must have seen something, and he turned that machine around and took a picture of her chest, and it showed that. So he basically saved her life. So, well, I didn't end up doing this because I started talking, but so yes, I will try and keep up my same schedule of my videos. I'm trying to do like 4 a week. So depending on the week, like, you know, her off week, she usually feels better and she gets out and does stuff. So I'm filming this now. She's upstairs sleeping. I just gave her some lunch. So yeah. So I just wanted to let you guys know, and I really appreciate each and every one of you guys that subscribe to my channel and has stayed with me, even though I feel so flighty sometimes because I've got so many things on my mind. So, and I will keep you updated on her status and everything. So I thank you for watching this, and I will keep you updated, and you have a great day. Thanks so much for watching.